Are you ready to turn heads? Luxury isn't just worn, it's experienced. Introducing a Layla Cara style and new up-and-coming designer collection where exclusive shoes and bags for men and women meets your feet. How about you take a handbag and wear it in style, where each piece is personally designed by Layla Carroll herself and handcrafted from the finest material in Italy. Leather, smooth like butter, bold, timeless, distinctly you. Step into true elegance and make your mark with a Layla Cara style where confidence meets craftsmanship. Visit a Layla Cara style and experience the luxury of art that you wear. Hey, welcome to my podcast. Today's topic is going to be about being insecure is not always good. But before I get started, I do want to say excuse the background noise, you guys. I'm at the park and I'm walking. I haven't walked at the park in some years. I used to do this on a regular basis. This was something that I did often because I relate this to my stress therapy to relieve and reduce my stress levels. So lately, I have been needing to make some business decisions, some important business decisions, and I have been under some stress myself. So one of the things, it's funny how I've been out here all this time and I didn't hear none of that noise that you just heard. And soon when I get started, someone rev their engines up. Well, anyways, I have been under some stress about making some decision on some investments. And one of the things I can say is that I'm not sure if I should even go in this direction or not. So I'm out here walking, I'm thinking, I'm pondering on things, and I'm trying to make it clear. And this is how I do whenever I'm under a lot of stress or I feel like I need to be able to clear my mind. I come outside, I get with nature, and I just bathe in it. And I pray and I talk to God and I ask Yahweh, give me some directions, give me some signs. Let me know what it is that I actually need to do. And if I don't get the answer that way, then I sleep on it and then I let it come to me naturally. But today is one of those days that I have a decision that I have to make within actually in 2 days. Not enough time, right? No, it's not enough time. But I will get my answer and I will get it quickly because that's what I do. So I'm trying to get away from all the noise. I know you kind of hearing it quiet down a little bit. That's because I'm moving away from the track that I was walking on. And I'm just going to find another area that I can go to that's not so noisy. That way it won't be such a distraction for you guys to hear the message that I want to give to you. But I am outside. And I utilize every area in my life to get things done. I don't let myself be restricted to just one area. I just don't do it. And some people, you guys, you might have studios where y'all stay in a room and y'all talk. I have a room that I can sit in and talk, but it gets boring and I love changing scenery. I just do. That's part of my stress reduction. And that's something that I use to help myself eliminate some stress that I have going on in my own life. Well, today's topic is I just got stuck there for a moment. Excuse me. So, excuse me, because I did just get stuck. I was like, what is today's topic? Oh my goodness. So this is natural. This is raw. I'm not even going to edit any of this. I'm going to leave it as it is because we're human. And I'm glad I had that moment of being stuck because we all have it. So that's good. Actually, shoot, that's a part of the message too, being stuck. Well, again, let's get to it. Today's topic is insecurities. I'm going to talk about why insecurities are not always good. Being insecure, we all face insecurities. No matter what we go through in our life, we all have it. It can be starting a new job. It can even be what I'm going through right now with making a business decision. I am being faced with some insecurities. Part of the insecurity is, can I do this? Do I need to do this? Will it help? Maybe it won't help. What if I do it and it don't help? That's part of my insecurities that I'm having right now. I'm feeling like if I make this investment decision for my business, will it help my business? Or will I find myself regretting that I made this decision? And I don't have a lot of time to actually make the decision. That's another reason why I'm feeling insecure about it, because it's not enough time. Now, everything that I got as far as information about the decision to make sounds legit. I even did some research and I see that a lot of people have some good reviews and everything about it. But I'm thinking, how can it fit me? But at the same time, I'm like, okay, if I just do the work, I'm going to have an advisor that's going to be walking me through everything. That's the one reason why I'm still thinking about it. It's because I have an advisor who actually walked the walk, and he's going to teach me everything he knows and going to walk me through everything. So what's going on here is that I have been offered to take a class for me to learn the ins and outs for my business, Imaging Coaching, LLC. But the thing is that it costs money that I really don't have right now. And the money that it's costing, they want it now. But I'm saying, if I pay this amount of money, will I get a return on my investment? Will it be something that I can see myself actually using in my business? And so I just got off a Zoom meeting with my advisor, and he walked me through an orientation of how things are going to go. And I want to do more research, but the discounted price that they gave me sounds nice, but it's a little expensive because the value of the course is $64,000, something that I don't have right now. But he discounted it at a 94% of that. And I was like, man, that's a big discount. But he said, I'm only going to give you that discount for 72 hours. So you're going to have to make a decision if you're going to do it or not. And I'm like, oh, but you're still asking for upfront money that I don't really have in my budget to just give. So I'm out here walking, and I'm thinking, and I'm pondering, I'm saying, and I'm praying, and I'm asking God, is this a good decision? Should I step out on faith? Should I go ahead and just make it happen? And I'm not going to be left alone. That's one of the good things about this, that I'm going to have my advisor walk me through it. But it's a class. That's what it is. It's like going to college or to a business school. And most business school, once you graduate, they don't walk you through the next step or letting you see what you need to do next or telling you what you need to do next or helping you even in the process. But this particular...
We'll be back after a quick break.
If you haven't already, check out my luxury shoe and bag collection, a Layla Cara style. Each piece is personally designed by me and handcrafted from genuine Italian leather. Whether you're dressing up or keeping it casual, These pieces were made to help you walk with confidence. Because real style starts from how you feel. Go to alelacarolstyle.com and experience these bold, timeless, and completely all you. Check it out. You might find something you like. Course says they're gonna walk me through it, and I'm gonna show you, and we're gonna work out a plan, and we're gonna talk about this plan, and I'm gonna help you implement it. And if it doesn't work, then guess what? I'm not only gonna give you your money back, I'm gonna double your money back. So that sounds good, right? You're gonna give me twice as much as I paid you. Okay, so it's almost like it's a no-brainer, right? Go ahead and do it. And one of the things that I coach on is that you must do the work. So that's what they told me. Everything we give you, you're going to still have to do the work. And I'm like, sure, I coach that. You're feeding me my own information. I like that. That's a challenge. I love a challenge. But at the same time, now we're talking about challenge throwing in money that could easily just be thrown away. So that's part of my insecurity right now that I'm dealing with. Should I do this or shouldn't I do this? So my advisor just told me, well, I just sent a text message and I'm trying to get a response back to see what can be done in this process without me just throwing away the money that they're telling me to give or whatever, or just throwing it all up front and seeing where it lands. So we're going to speak about insecurities. Why do we have insecurities? Well, my theory is because we're human. The unknown is what scares us. We don't know what to expect. That's what makes us insecure. Another theory that I have, what makes us insecure, is that we don't really understand our own uniqueness about ourselves. We don't have that knowledge of knowing how far we can actually go if we apply ourselves, or even the ability that we have that we can make things happen for ourselves. We compare ourselves to other people, and we do this quite often to where we end up being insecure about our own abilities, what we can or what we may not be able to do. So I'm going to give you an example. I was watching a TV show on Peacock, and it's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the new series, this whole new cast. Now they got some cast member that shows as a cameo, but the character that plays Jazzy Jeff, his character shows some insecurities about his girlfriend Hillary. So the show is completely almost thrown in another direction from the actual original TV show. So when you watch it, you're going to see the characters don't look anything like the main character except for Will. The one that plays Will on the new series kind of do look like the Will Smith when he was younger. But everybody else completely different. So this character, Jeff, he meets one of Hillary's ex-boyfriends, and this ex-boyfriend is a NFL draft pick for, NFL. He comes to the family reunion because he was invited by Hillary and to actually do some things for her to help her with her business. And she knew she needed a face, or a familiar face, a famous face that can help her get the publicity. I can't even get it out. Publicity, okay, I'm trying to say it, that she actually needs. And Jazzy gets insecure about that. He's asking her questions. Why did you invite him? What is this about? First, he didn't know who he was to her. He thought he just showed up at the family reunion. He was excited to see him, and he was like, "Oh, you're Marcus such and such and such," and he's just like excited. And then when he realized that he ain't just the football player, he's also the ex-boyfriend. Now the insecurity sets in. During his insecurity phase, he's looking at her and he's thinking to himself, what do this dude have that I don't have? First off, he's taller, he's good looking, and he has millions and he's famous. And everybody in her family likes him. Everyone was embracing him. And remember, this is at a family reunion, so it's a lot of people there. And they're embracing him, and he's just looking back at himself. He started fading into the background. And as he faded into the background, he started thinking like, I don't know if I can continue with this life because this girl apparently is out of my league. But that's the insecurity that he put on himself. She never once gave him a reason to feel that way. He just felt that way naturally because of his own ability and what he feels that he can accomplish and what he can achieve and what he can do and what he cannot do. The ultimate thing is what he cannot do. See, the thing is, we're not all built to be a football player. We're not all built to be a model. We're not all built to be an actor or even a business owner. Okay? But there are a lot of things that we can actually do, and we can do it well. We can do it even better than the next person. And that's the thing that we need to continue to focus on instead of focusing on everything we cannot do. So, I was watching the show with my husband last night, and I kept saying to him, look at how he's acting. He shouldn't be acting like that. He should be proud that she chose him because that's exactly what happened. She chose him. He also chose her first, but it took her a while to start liking him to where they would be on the same page and end up being a couple. And she showed him off to her family and everything. So it's like, what is your problem, dude? Why are you so insecure? Well, I experienced that myself through my relationships. One of the things that I couldn't stand was an insecure man. I can't stand it even to this day. I don't like a man that's insecure because it stops me from shining. You're dimming my light. You're standing in my way and blocking my shine. And because of your insecurities, I'm not able to shine bright the way I'm supposed to. I am supposed to shine brighter than the brightest star in the sky. But I cannot do it if you're standing in my way with your insecurities. So I remember I was dating a guy, and this is not just one person. I've dated multiple guys that was insecure. So when I was in my 20s, I had a track body because I used to run track. So if you know what a track body look like, look at somebody in the Olympics and see their legs, look at their abs and their arms and the slim build. That was me. So I love to wear shorts. Yes, shorts was my thing. I wanted to show off these thighs that I had. One of my cousins had a nickname for me. He called me Thunder Thighs. And hey, I did have muscle thighs. So I like to show them off. When I would go out, I will choose to wear shorts or a short skirt. Most of the time it was shorts because I like to dance. And I knew the type of dancing that I would do. Drop it low, drop it, drop it, drop it low, drop it low. Girl, I would drop it low. So I knew that I didn't want to wear a skirt to the fact that my everything would be showing. So I would wear shorts so I can spread the eagle and drop it low. Well, I got a lot of attention when I went out to the clubs. Yes, I would get attention and I would eat it up. I enjoyed it. You know, it was something that was making me feel good. It made me feel sexy. So I had this particular boyfriend who noticed how much attention that I would get every time him and I would go out. So he got to a point where he didn't want me wearing shorts anymore. Now you need to wear pants. I don't know what's up with these guys. I was going to tell you how to dress, right? I don't want you wearing shorts. You need to wear some pants. And see, previously, before that, I was married to my first husband. So I'd already experienced him trying to tell me how to dress as well. And basically, he wasn't telling me how to dress. He was just taking my clothes away from me and I couldn't find it. I was trying to figure out what certain outfits were and not knowing that he took them and hid them somewhere. So I couldn't find them. Well, I had the same experience with this particular guy too. And I remember having some outfits that I couldn't find, and it already clicked to me that he must have did the same thing my first husband did. He must have took my outfits and put them somewhere so I couldn't find them. So I was so like, this is not happening again. What's up with these insecure men? Why are y'all so insecure that you cannot understand that what you're doing is not going to help our relationship? It's going to hurt it. It's going to make it worse. It's going to make me not want to be with you. And one of the things I will hear them say, I don't want somebody to want you and then you want them back and then I lose you. Well, the way you're acting with your insecurities is going to push me away anyway. And as we can continue to fast forward, that's exactly what happened because I'm not with them anymore. I was tired of it. I was sick of being in a relationship with an insecure man that could not help understand that I am going to let my light shine and you're not going to stand in front of it and dim my light. What is it that causes people to have these insecurities? Like I mentioned before, it's the abilities of what they have and what they don't have. And they compare themselves to other people. We all have our own journey that we have to walk down. We all have to walk a path that is tailor-made for us to walk down alone. And what I mean by you're going to walk down it alone, that it's made for you. So along the way of your path, you're going to come across some people. These people are going to help you to get to the next place in your life. And once you get to that place, they're going to fall off and then you're going to have another set of people who's going to help you get to a place in your life. And then the pattern is going to repeat itself. But you're going to have one person who's going to walk with you the entire time. From the day you was born to the day you die, that person is going to be there the whole time. And the name of that person is called the Holy Spirit, the Holy Ghost. That person is there to help you with your insecurities. Things that you cannot control and things that you actually can control. You can't control everything. There's going to be some things in your life that you're not going to be able to control. But then there's going to be some things in your life that you are going to be able to control. Focus on what you can control and leave alone the things you cannot control. First off, you cannot control another human being, even if you try. I have a 9-year-old son. I give him rules. And do he follow these rules? No. He followed them when I'm watching him or he knows I'm listening to him and paying attention to him. And then he follows them every now and then on his own when he remembered that he wants something because Christmas is coming up. So it's like, let me be good. Let me go ahead and do my chores because I know Christmas is coming up and my birthday is coming up and I want what I want and I want her to buy me what I want and I want Pops to give me what I want. So that's when he follows the rules and it might seem like I'm able to control his behavior, but it's not so. No one can control anyone else. All you do is try to control yourself. It is already hard enough in itself to control your own behavior, let alone to try to control someone else. We have the hardest time trying to control the things that run through our minds. What in the world make us think we can control someone else? You don't even know what the next person is thinking. They can look at you and you think that they're paying attention to the things you're saying, and they're in a whole nother world. Their mind is somewhere else and didn't hear one word you said. That's what I'm talking about. You cannot control nobody else but yourself. You have to control your own destiny by controlling what you do and what you say. Being insecure doesn't help you in your journey. It doesn't give you what you need. It stops you. And matter of fact, it takes away from you. It takes away things that you are supposed to have. Now, I could be preaching to myself right now because of the insecure of how I feel about making this business decision. So I'm keeping in mind that what I'm saying to you guys, I'm also saying it to myself. Being able to take away insecurities, especially when it matters most, in areas where it matters the most at, in your relationships with other people. Having insecurities about your girlfriend or your wife or your husband, it doesn't help your relationship. It damages it. Matter of fact, it put more of a damage on your relationship than any other thing that can happen in your relationship. Insecurity is one of the number one breakers of a relationship. You can put it up there with infidelity. People can forgive you for cheating on them. Oh yeah, it happens all the time. Women always cheat. Women always forgive their husband or boyfriend for cheating on them. Yeah, they mad about it and they continue to want to bring it up in their face and throw it in their face. But to be honest, they have continued to be in their relationship with them, which makes them forgive him. They can say, oh, I don't forgive him because I bring it up, I'm mad and I don't let it go. But no, you did, because you still with them. So you are putting up with it. You're still dealing with it. So that part could be worked on. Then you have money. Not having enough money. People still stay in relationship because they know that at some point, if they continue to look for a good job, go to school, and get an education, they can build their money. They can build their money. But then you have this insecurity thing that kills the relationship. It makes it poison. What insecurity do? It poisons the relationship. That's what it does. Insecurity poison relationships. It kills it. I can reflect back on so many poison relationships I have had because of insecurities. People that I have dealt with who I thought that was cool, who was going to be able to handle me being their friend or their girlfriend or whatever, and then they can't handle certain things because I happen to be an ambitious type of person that always looking for what can I do to better myself. If it's to go back to school, if it's to, like I said, create a business, if it's to work out. Most of the time it was my working out that really did it. And hey, if I'm looking my best, I'm feeling my best, I'm going to shine like my best. So that was one of the things that I will have to deal with some of my so-called friends who I thought that was my friend. And then I find out later on that they're talking about me behind my back. And I realized they was not my friend. They were insecure about me the whole time. And then on situations like that, it is poison. It is detrimental to your relationship. If you are an insecure person, you need to go and work on yourself. You need to figure out what you can do to change the way you feel about yourself. Because insecurities come from within. It's not outwards. It's actually inwards. It's how you feel about the things that you have not accomplished, the things that you have been trying to accomplish and haven't accomplished it yet, or you gave up on it, or even you feel that your abilities is not as strong as someone else's ability to do things, or you might think that the way you look is not as good as the other person, the way they look. That is a personal problem, not someone else's problem. And no one else should have to deal with the way you feel about yourself. That's something that you're going to have to maybe go to therapy for, pray about, fast about. Go ahead and maybe take some courses on self-development, get some life coaching. Hey, imaging coaching to help you with your self-development, anything to reduce your stress levels, anxiety levels, all those things. That's something that you're going to have to work on. Not put that off on somebody else. Your insecurities are your problems, not someone else's problem. That is something that you're going to have to work on for yourself, not for somebody else to work on for you, because it would never go away as long as you are carrying these doubts about yourself. Because that's exactly what insecurity is. It's a doubt. You're doubting whatever it is about yourself or your relationship, and it's causing your relationship to be poisoned. Well, I hope this helped. I am going to go ahead and sign out a little early. I have a client that I'm about to get on a Zoom call with. So, hey, if you need any help or any coaching sessions, anything, go ahead, and the description is already in the description where you can sign up for imaging coaching, and I will be able to help you with your insecurities or anything else you might be dealing with. You can follow me on Facebook, any social media outlet other than, I'm not on all the other ones like Tumblrs and TikTok yet, but I'll soon be there. Just not there yet. So you can go ahead and follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter. And let's go ahead and make this happen. Signing out, Alayla. Are you feeling overwhelmed and exhausted by stress? Introducing Stress Management with Imaging Coaching, your ticket to a calmer, more balanced life. In this journey you will be taking with us here at Imaging Coaching, we'll equip you with powerful techniques and tools you can use to conquer stress, regain control, and transform your life. From deep breathing exercises to mindfulness practices, you'll discover the tools to relax your mind and body. Come join us on this transformative path and unlock a world of inner peace and resilience. Don't let stress hold you back any longer. Take charge of your well-being today with Imaging Coaching, your stress management team. Discover clarity. Defeat stress through Imaging Coaching at imagingcoaching.com, at imagingcoaching.com, at imagingcoaching.com, at imagingcoaching.com.